Okay, here is the third video about the homework for the fourth WordPress tutorial, WordPress Workshop in Novi Sad, held by Mr. Davor Altman. And in the first two videos I have still omitted a few things, and some things need clearing up. And after having consulted with Mr. Davor Altman, I will now do a third video that will explain a few things and demonstrate a few things. I have started my website with local by flywheel, and now I'll go to the website's admin area. Okay, hopefully, okay, it's open now. Okay, I have forgotten to do one thing, and that is to disable comments for the media on a particular page. I will go first to the pages, and this is on this page we were supposed to add a picture and to make it open as an attachment page, but to disable comments for that attachment page. Disabling comments is the part I have forgotten, and this is how to do it. Go to the media library, and then screen options. You should enable all the options here that are shown, and then click on the picture, and here I will get other options, and they differ. Here I have discussion. If that is disabled, I don't have the option to do anything about comments, but if I enable it, here I have option to allow comments, which is how it is set on default, but here I should disable it and update. Okay, hopefully this should now work, and we will give it a test. Okay, open this in a new tab. Okay, this is some cache probably not working. Okay, now it's better because I have also a lamp installed, so the browser remembered that. Okay, now on the about this theme, here is the picture, and when I click on it, there are no comments enabled. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing I didn't fix in the video were the menus. So I should go to the appearance, menus, and settings, customize. Yes, that's where I should look. And here I want to change. This is the old menu that has double options, and I change that to the menu that I had imported later. And the same goes for social menu. Here it has everything doubled after the last import, and the way to fix this is to either rename it along with the primary menu, then re-import, and I will have it fixed, or to say manually delete these multiple instances after I had two imports here while I was testing. So in this case I will rather do this because there's not too much things to delete than to make a rename, then another import. Okay, so I consider this now fixed, so the website looks relatively decently. And there is another thing to consider. Okay, this should look now properly. Yes, here is the menus. Okay, I added the page with classic editor here beneath the home, and let's see about social links. Okay, it looks good now. But another thing that I had in the original videos, a bit mixed terminology, and it should be standardized so there are no misunderstanding, and it was very good of the Davor to have corrected that. And here it's about classic editor and classic blocks. Okay, so we'll now make a new post, okay, or a new page. Let's make a new page. Alright, I have block editor enabled, and say let's call this block editor new page testing. Okay, here is a paragraph block. I'm writing something. Okay, now I'll make a heading and another paragraph. Okay, this is enough. I want to publish this page. Okay, I will open this in a new tab. Here is what it looks like. Now I will go to the settings and go to the writing, opening it in a new tab, and I want to enable classic editor. Okay, save changes. Now when I go to pages, and this is the page we had created using block editor, now I can edit it using classic editor. Alright, and if I click update, it will be saved in the form that the classic editor makes. So here I have a heading, paragraph, another paragraph, and that's it. Alright, and now if I go back to writing and enable the block editor and go back to the pages, here is what happens now. I'll open this in a new tab and open another previously created page using the block editor, and you can see that the page location and contact created using the block editor and never updated after having enabled the classic editor is still in blocks as modern standard WordPress. But if I go to the page that I had created using the classic editor, I now have a recognized format here, and it's already converted into modern blocks. But if I go back now another step, I'll close to not have too many windows confusing. Okay, I'll go again to settings, writing, enable classic editor, save changes, then go to pages, all pages, and I will add another page, and it's classic editor test page, paragraph, then make a heading, then after I press enter it's again back to paragraph and second paragraph. Okay, this is enough. Publishing it. Okay, now I can see what it looks like. It's classic page, nothing much to see. But now let's go to settings, writing, and let's activate block editor, save changes. I go to pages, all pages, and this is classic editor test page that I had created, and if I try to edit it now, here is what I see. This is all now within a block because I have enabled the block editor now and it is active, so I'm no longer using classic editor. But since this page was originally created using classic editor, it's put all the content, original content is put inside one block, and it is called, it won't change to default, but it's called classic block. And as it was shown, I'll try to reopen it. I'll close it without saving. Okay, let's open it again. Classic, yes, here it is. What I can do, I can continue writing using normal blocks like paragraph, or use another heading, and so on. But with this old content, what I can do still is click here and say convert to blocks. And when I click on that, you will see what happens. Now I have all the old content. Okay, let's undo that. So let's make here this a bit lower so it's more visible. When I click here and say convert to blocks, all these contents are now automatically recognized and put into matching blocks. WordPress is quite good at doing this. See here, this is as I had chosen heading 2, paragraph, it automatically recognizes most of the formatting. The only things I have noticed it has problem with is the galleries. If I create not just one image, but if I create gallery in a classic editor, and then when I edit and switch that to blocks, convert it to blocks, it will not show properly. You will just get some strange links, strange looking links, and it needs to be then delete it, create new block like I have created here, gallery, and then redo it. So it is a bit tedious. If you have many pages that were created using classic editor that have galleries, you will have a bit more work. There probably are some automated things to help with that, but I haven't really looked into it. Maybe Davor will help about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this explains to the full the whole homework, and it helps the others to do their homework, and that's it. Cheers.